Greetings. It is I, Mary Magdalene. Today, I would like to speak about a few subjects that will potentially cover previous subjects I have addressed, but it will fill a few gaps as I go more into detail about the events and circumstances not only regarding your history, but also my own mission and how it relates to your world. I am truly grateful to be speaking to you today and hope that we can continue on this journey as we traverse through these worlds together. I understand that it seems like you are listening to me by proxy. However, please know that these are my true wishes and my truth. We are living simultaneously within a bubble, if you will, that will eventually release you from your imprisoned state as a soul. It may not seem to you like you are a prisoner. However, the circumstances that you have encountered in your past have led you to this unfortunate place as a soul, and so we are here to assist you as your soul is released from these imprisoned states to move on to its true destiny and purpose. Let me elaborate. As I have mentioned in previous transmissions, your earth plane or Gaia has gone through a tremendous event of being fractured from her true destination, and as a result, you as inhabitants upon her plane have also suffered as a result. You personally may not feel this trauma or separation as these events took place many thousands of your years ago. However, this trauma resides within your ancestral DNA, your ancestral mind, and within the miasma of your physical body that you have inherited by birth from your ancestors. So you are inherently connected even though you do not directly remember these events. It is dormant within your DNA. Energetically, your soul will and does remember these events. We, as a collective of beings that have come from many areas within the multiverses and what is known as the Logi, are here to assist with this process of healing not only Gaia, but each and every soul trapped within this matrix. How we do this is on many levels. There are beings that have gathered here from many levels of their own soul's evolution. And so there are many at your level. There are many that have ascended past the 5th dimension. And there are many from the 12th dimension and beyond. The beings known to us as higher dimensional beings are those that you might consider as archangels. But to us, they are on the highest level of their soul's evolution, and as such are situated closest to the energy of the Creator. These beings are also present within your reality at this time, and are here to assist with your ascension process, and to elevate you out of your past trauma. So you see, dear ones, there are many levels and a vast caliber of beings here to assist you as you work out your past trauma. We, as a collective of light workers, are here to assist you release the difficulties you face right now as you move through the horrifying societal trauma you find yourself in, and many other areas that your body and soul need assistance and healing with. All this can be accomplished. However, the key to doing this is your involvement in this process of healing as you step up and take part in your own healing and the healing of the collective. Me personally, along with my beloved Yeshua, are here to assist on many levels. We are personally healing our own trauma from the societal drama we faced 2,000 of your years ago at the hands of the invaders, also known as the Romans at that time. We are also here to assist the many in whatever way we can as the field opens up and where you allow healing to take place. I personally am involved in assisting with the overall timelines, correcting and mending these energy ley lines as they emerge from Gaia and work their way towards the outer cosmos. These energy lines were terribly damaged and so are in need of a tremendous amount of repair. I have been working with many helpers on the ground whom you may know as grid workers, light workers, and starseeds. These beings are all assisting in every way possible. So, if you encounter these beings within your community, know that they are helpers of the light and are on a tremendously dangerous but graceful mission as they are working for the Creator to correct many wrongs that have been done in your past by imposter beings. I also work with children and their young souls that have been trapped here for many thousands of your years and who continue to face tremendous harm at the hands of many that are perpetuating the wrongdoing and misery of the ones that have held you hostage and prisoners upon this earth plane. These atrocities manifest within your world as child trafficking, child pornography, kidnapping, rape, sexual abuse, and many other such ugly deeds. These wounds are deeply inflicted and woven into your society in such a way that is sophistically hidden, but in plain sight. So when you truly discover the truth of its ugliness, you will see that the sparkly surface was only to camouflage the darkness and depravity that truly lies underneath. As you uncover this truth, you will be in utter disbelief and shock as you come to the realization that you were and are still a part of this unfortunate tapestry of misery and depravity. This world, your world that was created by the Draco Reptilians and Orion Greys, the masterminds behind your planet becoming a prisoner planet, have ruled over your plane of existence now for many thousands of your years. It is only within the last approximately 3 years, since 2020, that these beings have received a decree directly from the Creator, delivered to them by the higher dimensional beings as an absolute execution of universal laws that peacefully govern the entire known creation. These beings, known as the Draco Reptilians and the Orion Greys, hail from the Draco constellation and parts of the Orion constellation respectively. They join forces to create havoc within many universes and many planes of existence over time, and this has now come to an end upon your earth plane by the aforementioned decree by the Creator. These invader forces have been systematically removed individually and collectively from your reality since the decree in 2020. The few that remain, that are still evading capture, have gone underground within the tunnel systems and water systems they created for themselves specifically for such a time, so that they might potentially escape. You know some of these structures as deep underground military bases, the vaults beneath the Vatican, the underground secret networks beneath government buildings, railway systems, and structures managed by secret societies such as Freemasons, structures owned by conglomerates that manage your everyday lives. These places might seem like a daunting network. However, it is no longer feasible for them to hide, as there is nowhere for them to go. The light that has descended upon your plane as a result of us being here as a collective of light is far too powerful for them to evade. They will be captured and dealt with. Dear ones, I bring you this information not to scare you. I only do this as a kindness to reveal to you that you have been fooled and are living under false pretenses. The energy signature of these beings, in a way, is allergic to the light, as they took it upon themselves to work against the Creator. And so, the only way they could go was deeper and deeper into the darkness they created, and away from the Creator's light and love. What they encountered within the dark throes of their chosen path is nothing but depravity, greed, aggression, hateful acts of sexual deviancy, and many other such dark acts. They have over time and within the infiltration of your earth plane imposed these energies upon you and Gaia. They rendered her high-frequency energy to be in tune with their low-frequency vibrational energy, and as such they reduced a thriving, beautiful planet that was vibrating as a fifth-dimensional plane to a low, third-dimensionally vibrating plane of existence. They did this in many ways, and we will go through this in another transmission. For now, know that these atrocious acts took place individually and collectively. So you see, dear ones, they tried their best to make the earth plane much like one of their Draco planes of existence. They succeeded for a time, but no more. It is now time for you and I to reclaim this plane of existence and bring her back to her former glory. How we do this is by first clearing and cleaning our own home, and by this I mean our own body, speech, and mind complex. This is where the hard work begins, as you may think that all is well and that you are living your best life upon the earth plane. You possibly have all your creature comforts, a nice home, and all the things you need to allow for you to have a grand and great life. So why change it? I am not debating this, and it is a wonderful thing for you and your family if you have achieved these goals of acquiring wealth and are living in a grand way. I am not here to take away any of these pleasures or the lifestyle that you have created for yourself. I am here to show you what lies beneath the surface of this masterfully created reality that you live in, for it is not what it seems. There is an ugliness that needs to be cleared and cleaned away, and it resides just below the surface. It is within you, whether you like it or not. You have acquired this as a result of living within this established system of darkness, the lords of which have convinced you that you are living your best life. I realize that I have to take baby steps here and tread gracefully, as I do not wish to cause you harm or take you down a path that will cause you more pain and suffering and re-traumatize your soul and your mind. So my intention is to gain your trust through understanding and discovering for yourself the truth about the reality within which you live and how far you have strayed from your true path and the love of the Creator as a result of an agenda that is not your individual soul's path. As I have mentioned before, these beings landed upon your earth many thousands of years ago, and so have had time on their side and have played what you might call the long game or the long con. The lifespan of these beings are unlike your lifespan, and so they are able to live many hundreds of years, whereas you, if you are lucky, are able to reach 100. So from this perspective, they are able to outlive you, to see the fruits of their dark labor beyond just the one lifetime. They mapped out your path many of your lifetimes ago so that they might benefit from how you lived your life based on their template or blueprint. With this perspective in mind, please know that they have been working on their overall deviant agenda for your civilization or your collective for many of your lifetimes combined. As an example, let us take a smaller slice of your history and address a time span from, say, the 1940s onwards. You will know that there have been 2 world wars and many other wars that have caused much devastation upon your earth plane. These events were all part of their game, and you were unfortunately their pawns. If you can imagine a chessboard with 2 players sitting on either side. In this scenario, the chessboard being your earth plane, and the 2 players on either side representing the Draco-Reptilians and the Orion Grey collectives. Each horrific move they made was played out on your earth plane with traumatic results, not only scarring you but also Gaia, your earth plane, in the process. So, no matter what they did, you suffered, as their only goal was to maintain their claim and control of this planet with everything that came with it, that unfortunately includes you as its chattel. Over time, they have sophisticatedly woven themselves within your society while remaining invisible. They have worked behind the scenes, using others as their puppets. For you see, dear ones, they are, from your human perspective, hideous to look at. The Draco-Reptilians are lizard-like humanoid beings, walking around on 2 feet. They are about 9 to 10 feet in height, muscular, have a very commanding and treacherous presence. Meanwhile, the Orion Greys are smaller in stature, of around 3 to 4 feet tall, and bear likeness to the many films that have been created in their likeness of what you might know as the Grey Aliens. They have large round faces with luminescent dark eyes and very tiny hands. Early on, a hierarchy was established within this alliance, with the Draco being superior to the Greys. This has been maintained throughout their reign, and so the Greys have, in some mistaken circumstances, become visible to humans, as they were in close proximity to you, doing the dirty work of their Draco Lords. This alliance has worked their treacherous agenda into every corner of your society, and have manipulated the minds of the many so that you individually and collectively came into alignment with their long-term plans. Think mainstream media, think mainstream education. These are some methods by which they manipulated and brainwashed you into their way of thinking. Whether you know it or not, or whether you agree with me or not, you are by default a part of their established system. I want you to please take a breath in and out. I know that these truths are hard to bear. I am here to help you get past this trauma and heal from this unfortunate experience, both on a soul level and within your physical, mental, and emotional state. As I mentioned earlier, you first have to start with cleaning your own home in order to join the collective on this healing journey we are all on together. To do this, I will need you to gather your strength, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Re-listen to this transmission, go back to my previous transmissions as well, so that you get a better understanding mentally of what it is you need to accomplish. Make notes as you do this. You will soon realize that you are attracted to certain areas or are being led to where the most healing needs to take place for you on an individual level. Furthermore, you will find that you are being led to perhaps one area of society or a cause that you are most passionate about, and that speaks directly to your heart, as it did to me and my work saving children. In your discovery, you will uncover the flaws and the depravity that has been rendered by these imposter beings who have lorded over you for so many thousands of your years. You will stay centered and grounded in your presence as you welcome the light into your own being through meditation and your connection to the Creator. Raquel, who is assisting us, has offered many meditations on her YouTube channel that will assist you, and links for which will be provided below. You will find that your light will guide you as you move forward and discover the flaws that exist within their systems and structures, for it is your light that will reveal their darkness and their acts of depravity, the puppets that they have kept in place within your government leadership, your school boards, the management within your hospitals and other established systems of society will all be revealed to you as you move forward in your chosen field of discovery. Leave no stone unturned as you individually and collectively take on areas or subjects that call to you. You will collectively gather and gain strength in overturning this dark agenda. We as light workers need you on the ground within your reality to reach out to us so that we may in essence shake hands with you in our collective objective, and this is how we work together. As you explore and unearth the darkness, we send the light to you through your meditation, and with the exposure gained within your discoveries, the collective becomes aware and gains more knowledge about the deception. Once you have this gnosis, there is only light. There is only truth. No darkness can exist where the light pervades. As you do this, be vigilant of the energy that the beings in power exude. It will most likely be of aggression, greed, anger, and a host of low vibrating energies that are not in tune with the higher vibrational energy of love, joy, peace, gratitude, and harmony, energies that are highly in tune with the Creator. I ask you to isolate and pick one topic or area that is close to your heart and do your research. Come back when you feel complete, and we will discuss these topics within this forum created by Raquel, who is now transmitting this message to you on my behalf. She has created a website and has a YouTube channel where my messages, as well as other light beings she works with, are housed. You might also wish to discover the 2 books written on behalf of the Collective of 3 and my beloved Yeshua, works that are still gaining popularity as true understanding dawns within your collective as time moves on. So I encourage you to support this light worker as she supports us through her hard work with her many areas of work, through the written word, vocal transmissions, and her many channels on your social media. Come back to these places time and again, letting us know of your discoveries and your progress and how we might assist you with knowledge, understanding, or to support you on your healing journey from the depravity and trauma that you have endured. There is no need to live in fear and disharmony any longer. The only way forward is to move past this devastation and to forge a path forward in peace and harmony, with love, trust, and faith by your side as you move forward with all the light beings that are here to support and assist you, along with the Creator. As you take these tentative steps forward, I ask you to be brave and know that you are fully supported in your mission, individually and collectively. As your light strengthens, you are not only raising yourself, but you are also raising the vibrational frequency of the collective and Gaia with you. Isn't that a wonderful deed? So I ask you to take on this mission of discovery for yourself. Find yourself a journal or a diary as you do your research and isolate the area or subject that you would like to pursue. Move forward knowing that your ultimate goal is to save your own soul and bring everlasting peace and love into your heart. I will leave you now and hope that we may speak again very soon to talk about your individual discoveries. Blessings.